Hello, everybody! Sinesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as ye soon seen. After barely pulling through a nasty invasion from Gilgamesh and a huge ambush from Kalchian, we have finally made it to the Exploration Age with all my settlements intact. And we are now playing as one of the new civs, Goryeo. Now, Goryeo, as you may have read last part, works with endeavors and unique improvements to get our culture up, and given this, I'm almost certain we'll be having a unique improvement pre-packaged and ready to go, assuming we complete the required civic. So, let's get into it. First off, we've got some dedications to slot in, and I do not have a wide variety of choices, it looks like. But perhaps I can get 2 settlers for free, some influence, and an extra social policy slot. I want the settlers most of all because there's all this land right down here on all these islands, and there's hardly anyone going for them. Although it looks like Himiko is somewhat taking a stab at it with Davo-Durham, which I'm pretty sure was a city-state from the Antiquity Age. But, we have more important matters to take care of first and foremost. I'm gonna get a bazaar going here in Siorbiol. These 2 settlers can go, I say, right here. And then I can get this other settler going. I think right here should be okay. And assuming that there are no other major civilizations to worry about, I think they should prosper fine on their own. Although I think it would be wise to treat them as their own capitals in the land that they're about to settle in. Cheonsu is Goryeo's first unique civic, and it'll get us the opportunity to construct the Buseoksa, which is the wonder associated with Goryeo. And we also get Gamma, which is the unique improvement, so I was right on assuming that there was going to be a unique improvement. I think I'll go ahead and complete that first, just to get a head start. I'm gonna adopt Anonia in addition to castes and priesthood, because I want to get my settlement's population up if at all possible. I know Siorbiol's at 23, Dongno at 13, Daegu and Mush are at 9 and 7 respectively, Yomhai at 8, Yeodam's the least populated at 3. No doubt I'm gonna have to do something about it. There's my 2 army commanders. What's this one got? Steadfast. And this one has 1 point available, which I am going to stick into Quartermaster so I can get some additional gold from this heavy archer being packed within it. This army commander can stay for the time being. I'm gonna need to do some more with this fleet commander, if at all possible. I've got 3 cogs with me. I'm gonna have to put them to good use somewhere in distant lands. Once I discover them, that is. Oh shoot, there's an attribute point that I need to spend, I'm noticing. I could perhaps do some gold for techs and civic masteries completed in an age. Ibn Battuta is inviting me to trade maps. I guess I can accept for some gold. I'm so gonna need it. Feudal monarchy, plutocracy, theocracy. Feudal monarchy would be kind of tempting, given that I believe there are some triumphs that I could achieve military-wise. Master and Commander does look kind of promising, because completing it wouldn't take very long compared to usual, as I already have a fleet commander on me, and the additional promotion I get for present and future commanders is gonna be nice, so I guess I'll track that. Pax Mongolica. Don't really need that. Hic sunt Draconis. I guess I could give that a try too. But my bet is that I'll have a level 8 fleet commander first. I think I am going to have to go with feudal monarchy. Because, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have to play aggressively to get the kind of status I want within the world stage. I'm noticing I have a 4th cog on me that I somehow forgot about. I'm gonna have it rest for now until my fleet commander goes up to it. No, I don't wanna help from an advisor. Not this game. I already decided that I wanna have a nice chill game to see how Yi Sun Sin's abilities work. Mainly, and because this is my final game of version 1.1.2 of my channel. Also, like I said before. Okay, Cog, you go ahead and pack yourself in there. Looks like this is about as far as I can go without having to ask for open borders with Gilgamesh. There's also this Tobang here, which I'm guessing is the Goryeo unique unit. Yep, that is the Goryeo unique cavalry unit. +3 combat strength when stationed or occupying a district. +1 influence per turn for each city center with a stationed Tobang. I guess more influence would be nice. Pearls. I'll go ahead and assign to that for now. It's the only settlement I can assign it to, really. There's our first celebration, and I'm not really at war with anyone yet, so for now I can just say... Why do I keep right-clicking? I guess I can give my highest level commander a free promotion. And with that, I guess I go ahead and do Oratory. +2 influence per turn. I hear you, Elephant. Loud and clear. Let's do... Rout. Give my infantry units some additional combat strength when attacking. Why don't I? Himiko likes that I have both culture and happiness buildings. To be pleasant, gentle, calm, this is the basis of good taste. Well, I am all about that culture, so I guess I have no choice but to agree, as I complete cartography. I can go ahead and work my way towards castles before working the rest of my way towards shipbuilding. Alexander likes leaders with the fewest conquered settlements. I get that. Ibn Battuta likes the leader with the most revealed tiles. And it's looking like I am the obvious victor on that front. Oh, shoot. One of my settlers is going through rough seas. That's not ideal. Perhaps I can do... a merchant? To, like... get some relations up through trade? I think trade routes do that. Do they? I don't think I'm gonna have time to look through the entire Civilopedia for that. Yeah, Gilgamesh, I get it. You don't like me. But I'm sorry I have to do this, but... your request to denounce me has been... denied. Himiko apparently doesn't like me either still. But I've got all the influence I could ever ask for, so I can just deflect their own denunciations right back at them. At the cost of nothing to me. I'm gonna do a wharf next right here. I think that is... I honestly cannot tell if that's overbuilding or not, but... at least we got our trade unit. Our merchant. I can't even see the trade route options until next turn. Still. So irritating how I keep right-clicking. What is with that? It does seem pretty tempting to send my merchant to Atheni for all 8 of his resources, which is impressive. Yeah, I'll do it. Despite the fact that Alexander hates my guts, I guess it's really the only option I have if I want to have a chance at working with all the resources he has in that settlement.
Let's have a cup. And still...
Jiangsu is completed. These are the next two. Actually, the last two civics on the Goryeo unique tree. Honestly, kind of surprised. I guess with that first civic done, I guess I can go ahead and do piety for the opportunity to construct a few temples. Bongwan 1 will get us plus 25% influence towards initiating and progressing the Befriend Independent project, and plus 1 happiness on unique improvements. I guess I could make use of that, in spite of the fact that I don't have any unique improvements until 9 turns from now. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade that to right now, and call it that. Because I got me a Gamma in there. Right next door to Dongno's city center quarter. Oh, come on, settlers. You gotta get out of those rough seas. At least I'm pretty happy that one of my settlers is in the clear. Oh, who do we got here?
Hark ye to the Admiral of the Black, the Scourge of the Seven Seas, Edward Teach, Blackbeard in the flesh.
I believe I said that I would want to be on the lookout for if Edward Teach was in this game, since he is also a naval-oriented leader in this game. He would seem pretty intimidating to Yi Sun Sin if he met you, but I guess for now, I suppose we can just watch each other. No funny business for the time being. I promise. Pyongyang is the name of our first settlement of the exploration age as Goryeo, which I'm guessing would be Pyongyang in real life. I kinda hope Kim Jong-un is watching this right now. He might not, but I can dream, can't I? Here's Xerxes the Achaemenid as well. Wasn't expecting to meet him, but I guess that's just the way Civilization VII likes to do things with its leaders. I get either the Achaemenid or King of Kings, Xerxes, in nearly every game I play. For some reason. I guess this game just plain likes him, somehow. We're entering another celebration, and I guess my level 4 commander can have another free promotion, cause why not? My next policy, I think, is going to be rites and rituals, to increase the happiness and in turn the celebration rate. The rate at which I hold celebrations. There's shock tactics for ya. And advancement will be the last promotion I give this commander before I give him a commendation. One of these 5. And my merchant has finally arrived in Athens. Oh. Yeah, he has arrived in Athens. But just to be sure, just want to move him closer so he doesn't get Athens and Shiraz mixed up. But there we go. Look at all of these resources we get to work with now. It's mostly just city, but I do get some bonus resources from it. I guess I can do some additional production in Pyongyang. And the elephants can go right here in Yeodam for the time being. Of course, I do know that towns can't produce anything, unlike cities. The production in towns is converted into gold per turn. Get out of here, you cog. The Gamma and Sierra Biel's completed. I guess I can do a grist mill right here now. There's not really any disadvantage from me overbuilding whatever that was. I didn't really see. And I see some settler in the rough seas when he's not supposed to be. But at least I'm gonna have me an 8th settlement pretty soon. I see that Himiko's renamed Daivo Durham to Kyoto for Sengoku, Japan. But here's a settlement of my own on this land right here. Actually, the second one on this corner of the continent. And it is going to be Yangju. Wow. I guess with all that,
I take refuge.
I guess I can see how well I can maintain these cities, or these settlements, soon to be cities, once I have the gold to do it. In fact, I do have the gold to convert at least one of these to cities. In fact, both of these. They're each 1,300. I'll do economics next. I'm good on social policies. Next up is to wait. Oh, Himiko. Trying to denounce me again. Sorry, but no dice. I highly suggest that you wait until I run out of influence before you can denounce me. It's as simple as that. Now with this temple purchase in Yamhai, I can found my own religion. Which is going to be... I guess Buddhism. Since that is a religion of the Far East in real life. can I do? I guess I can do reliquaries if I want to aggressively expand my religion to settlements not belonging to me. And next up I shall do Chesed for +4 production in settlements following my religion. And that's about all I can do. No more. And I can get a missionary to spread my religion to elsewhere within my civilization's sphere of influence. Edward Teach likes leaders that build naval units. Well, that don't light me fuses. Okay, that is kind of funny. But I won't find Blackbeard being angry funny, for sure. Not gonna find that funny. No. No siree, Bob. Me thinking it would be funny would get me a one-way ticket to Davy Jones' locker. And no, it is not the Flying Dutchman who will send me there. I could not have guessed that. Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh. You can go ahead and try to denounce me all you want. Look what good that's doing you. I don't really know if it's causing your own influences to go down, but what do I care? Xerxes dislikes leaders that have as many or more trade routes than him. Whatever light is in you is but a reflection from our lands. So I guess he has only one trade route with him too. I think when Xerxes is the Achaemenid... Yeah. Says here that he works with... that he tends to do a lot with trade routes, but judging by what I'm seeing, that doesn't appear to be true. I guess I can wait one more turn before I can... Oh, Himiko. I see we're at friendly, too. I guess my words really are seasoned with how much influence I've been getting over these past couple turns. 28 per turn right now, but it could be more soon. Oh? Another leader, I see. Confucius of the Ming Civilization. Honor to meet you. I hope to learn something. Be it proverbial wisdom or the inner workings of your civilization. Most definitely. Cause you settled too close to their capital. How am I settling too close to his capital? The closest civilization I have to your capital is my own capital. Seorabil. Really? Gosh. Next of Kiln. Entranced by the green hue of the unique clay, a monk visits the Gamma to commission a set of Celadon incense burners for the temple. He describes what he desires: a crouched lion surrounded by lotus flowers, and the potter rubs their chin thoughtfully. I already have a bit more happiness than I know what to do with. I, of course, don't want to waste my celebration on additional combat strength for my troops if I'm not at war. I guess for now I can do only jars and flower pots for some additional gold. And I guess speaking of gold, it actually costs a little bit less to convert Pyongyang into a city. I guess I could go ahead and do that right now, and I guess my first production will be, I guess for now, a bazaar, since I don't really have anything else useful to produce at the moment. And following that, I guess it will be the temple right next to the city center. And while I'm thinking about it, yeah, I guess a sawmill would be in order to get things going a little faster. Yeah. I'm just getting denounced by nearly every single leader I've met in antiquity at this point, huh? Well, besides Ibn Battuta. I don't think he's tried to denounce me this age yet. I could go ahead and get a Hwacha, since it's Goryeo's unique siege unit. Has the Splash ability, dealing 15% damage to enemy units adjacent to the target unit. I'm gonna assume that's including my own, so I'm gonna have to be careful about that. How could I have guessed? And how could you have guessed? Pretty frankly.
Wealth circulates like...
Economics has been completed. Thank you for telling me. I don't think I want to go for another unique civic just yet. I can go ahead and do inspiration to hopefully get my culture up so I can be more comfortable with doing a unique civic again. What? Xiang Thong? Oh crap, I'm guessing that... Is my unique wonder already... No, it has not. Must be placed on tropical or grassland adjacent to at least one mountain tile. But that is something Seorabil does not have. I could convert Yum Hai into a city and try my luck there, but it's gonna cost nearly all the gold I have. So, I guess I pass up on that. Pyongyang. No dice. I don't think Yangzhou will give me an opportunity, plus... shoot, it looks like it actually got more expensive to convert to a city. That's a first. Maybe I can get another missionary in here to convert some more settlements into Buddhism. I'm not certain, but I think there is a triumph for being the first one to have, yep, Eightfold Path. First to have 8 temples. I guess I tracked that one as well to see if I'm able to complete it. I also see that Castles is going to be completed in a few turns. Good on you. Possibly wasting your influence on what is going to be a lost cause at this point. Because I'm now at 32 influence per turn. Just keeps going up and up and up. Probably not a way. I'm expecting it to top out at some point. I don't particularly see any of these as useful, but I do have a trade route with Alexander, so maybe the Golden Road and Strategic Allies do deal with trade routes, but they also only count if I am in an alliance with someone. Which I am not. I guess conscription. That actually gets me over the 200 gold per turn mark. Which I can't really complain about.
Matsuyama Castle.
Castles has been completed. And that's good. Just give up already, will you? Just give it up. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get shipbuilding done right now before anyone else on the homelands can have an opportunity to cross the high seas and get to the other continent with islands on it. Why? Why do there have to be hostile naval units attacking settlements adjacent to the coast? Thank goodness I can't afford a crossbowman to counteract that. I can do medieval walls while I'm thinking about what to produce after that in Seorabil. Okay, well here's my missionary. I guess once I get Dong No converted, I can go ahead and try to convert some settlements belonging to the other civilizations into Buddhism as well. That actually did a fair bit of damage to the cog. My crossbowman. And that's pretty nice. Yangzhu is still hanging in there. He'll be down soon. And by soon, I mean next turn. Golly, Himiko. Why you gotta try to denounce me like that? Actually, come to think of it, I don't think the denouncers' influence is actually spent once they make an attempt. Confucius has a message. Dislikes the leader with the fewest specialists. Of those who cultivate neither right action or honesty, those we must drive from us. I guess he means me. Well, we're nowhere near one another, so what do I have to worry about him? I do have the opportunity to construct a dungeon, overbuilding the altar. I could make an attempt to try to convert some of Gilgamesh's settlements into Buddhism, since I don't think he has founded a religion yet, based on the looks of things. I could progress my way towards completing Eightfold Path. I'm not sure how the other civs are doing on that front, but I don't think there's a way I can keep an eye on it, so I'll just have to pray that I make it there. These cogs are coming from Etelkaz, and judging by where they're coming from, I think I am pretty close by. God, will you just give up already, Himiko? Why? If she's gonna keep trying to denounce me at the rate she's going, soon, I'm gonna run out of influence to defend my actions with. And if Gilgamesh tries to denounce me again, it's gonna further complicate matters, for sure. Still, I just gotta be as vigilant as I can.
Oh, for a muse.
Wow. Way to destroy my settlement defenses in Yangshu, Etelkaz. I guess the only thing I can do is hold out a little bit longer with crossbowmen, but that's pretty much it, and...
Ada, a pleasure. Tell me, what are your thoughts on calculus?
Ada Lovelace of the Empire of Dai Viet. That's not really something I would have expected to see, but I'm welcome to it. Yi Sun Sin was from the same continent as Dai Viet, after all. Even though I don't think it says on the Civilization Select screen. Let me go ahead and get Authority completed. Missionary still needs to convert Huziarina to Buddhism, and that will be a turn. Yeah. I get it. I'm gonna have to do something about that Edelkaz problem in the next part. Especially considering that I'm about to reach 45 minutes. Yeah. I think this is really the time for me to go ahead and call it a part. I'm still unsure whether I'll be able to complete the Eightfold Path Triumph. Like I said, I don't have a way to check to see if other civilizations are close to being done with it, other than just blindly looking around the map like, ooh, there's a temple, ooh, there's a temple, ooh, there's a temple. It's gonna take a lot of time for sure. But I guess all I have to do is hope that I can get the temples I need to get the Eightfold Path done, since it's looking like the first of these three triumphs I'll be able to complete. But as for the time that be, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!